All right, you guys, we're gonna do a quick reading, real quick. I want to see what the universe wants me to. Y'all seen it just dropped, so we're gonna pick up those cards and see. Okay, so these two dropped. It seemed like a stack, but only these. Oh, this must be heavy. Okay, so let's see. Addictions run in the family. Remember I said this must be heavy when it dropped because it seemed like a whole stack, but it was only two. So I said this is going to be heavy, and it says the addictions run in the family. Okay? So somebody, okay. But you know what? I'm not, listen, y'all. This is whether, let's talk about it real quick. Okay? It doesn't matter what addiction. It could be people addicted to drugs, food, liquor, indulging in sexual activities, or they could be addicted to just, there's anything, you know? There's so many things people can be addicted to. Okay, so that's a very broad statement. But what's next? I fell in love with the stripper. She climbed in that pole and you fell in love with that stripper. Okay. All right, so somebody probably with some addictions fell in love with the stripper. Okay. Well, this is not the Divine Feminine's reading, because Divine Feminine. Did you fall in love with a stripper? A male stripper? Yeah, girl. We started out this morning juicy. Okay, so now let me see, because it was, listen, okay, so we're going to do this. I'm going to do a couple more, okay? And I know it fell. I'm going to take the ones that fell first. Then we pull these, okay? Oh, this one, okay, y'all. I'm going to tell y'all how it fell, because everything is important. This fell, y'all, it's like stuck in between the drawer. So this is stuck in between. It fell down, but it's stuck in between the drawer, literally. And it's stuck, and I'm going to pull it just how it's stuck. It's stuck like this, in between the drawer. What does it say, y'all? Toxic, y'all. So somebody's stuck in between a toxic situation. And they're stuck in between. Seems like at crossroads, maybe, between if they want to stay in toxicity or if they want to move in a different direction in their life. This is probably about the Divine Masculine, because Divine Feminines, you guys are moving past the obstacles. Divine Feminines are growing. Divine Feminines are focused on themselves. Divine Feminines are doing their thing. Okay? Despite the challenges and the obstacles. So this cannot be a Divine Feminine reading, right? Because our Divine Feminines, we're not doing that. I had to convince people I didn't fuck with you. Oh. Well, okay. Well, good. Now you can, since they had to convince people they didn't fuck with you in the past, Divine Feminine, now, in reality, guess what? You didn't fuck with them. And you don't plan on it. You don't plan on dealing with this person. Right? You're like, okay, Divine Feminine really doesn't anything that has to do with that toxic situation, Divine Feminine has already took herself out of that situation. Right? I am the real Divine Feminine. Y'all, if you have to say, I'm the Divine Feminine, I'm the one, then you're not, you're acting out of ego. Divine Feminines know who Divine Feminines are. And even sometimes Divine Feminines will even say, hey, I'm in my masculine energy, or I don't want to deal with no karmic stuff. Like Divine Feminines, they address things, but not in an egotistical way. Well, I'm this and you're that. Do we ever point off? No, we don't. Now the behaviors, we call them out. We'll say, okay, well, that's not a Divine Feminine behavior. That's not a Divine Masculine well, listen, his behavior, but that's, we base it off of behaviors and energy. That's what we base it off of. So, okay. Why nobody listening to, so the karmic wants to speak right now, but guess what? I'm not her spokesperson. I don't speak for the karmics. Okay, I'm not the karmic spokesperson. I speak for the Divine Feminines. I speak for people who are trying to better progress in life. So the karmic wants me to channel her. Why would I want to channel that type of energy today? I choose when to channel the karmics on certain times, but no. And I'll tell you guys when I'll channel the karmic. But I'm not just going to channel the karmic when the karmic says to. Do I look like the karmic's vessel? Do I look like the karmic's puppeteer? No. I do that when I feel that the divine feminine want another juice in the scope. So I'm like, you know what? Let's hear it from birdie mouth themselves. You know, I'm not going to, no, we're not doing that. I should have lit my candle, you guys. I had started it last night. Okay, this is the other one that fell. Teach me how to love you. I can understand if somebody says this in the beginning, right? Like, hey, I've been through some things in my life. I want to love you, but I want to love you the way you want to be loved. So I just need you to teach me so that way I can love you to a standard where you feel loved. I can understand if somebody said that in the beginning. Hey, teach me just how to love you, because everybody loves differently. Teach me how to love you in a special way that, you know, speaks to your heart. I can understand in the beginning if somebody really wants to do this, or if, you know, as you guys are progressing in the relationship, they say that, but at the end, when it's all said and done and so much has happened, and then you say, well, just teach me how to love you. And then divine feminines are like, okay, because you had years and days to be, you know, this person had enough time to learn how to love you, right, divine feminine? You gave them enough time to learn. You were patient with that. Even though divine feminine has been through hurt, she still allowed love into her life, and then love from somebody who divine feminine kind of knew, like, maybe or maybe not this person knows how to love, but that's okay. We can work on it together. But the person has to be receptive to wanting to do this in the beginning of the relationship. Okay? Y'all, we'll get to the juice in a minute. I'm such in a peaceful place, y'all. Because there's no love. This person says, teach me how to love, because this person struggles with genuine, authentic love. Is it really authentic? Is it really genuine? Is this love genuine? Or do they love you based off of lust? Do they love you based off of money? Do they love you based off of saying they have extra women to love? What if they don't know how to love? How can they say they love you? So, and people love from a frequency that they know how to love. But what if that frequency isn't the love frequency that you need, divine feminine? You have to raise your frequency, your vibration. Okay? You have to raise it. I just liked the video, you guys. I'm going to make a playlist of some of the people who give good advice and good information. I'm not going to repeat it because you guys can just watch their videos, right? So I'm going to just start making a playlist of people you guys should like watch to kind of get some good information, some good insight to kind of help you guys through this journey. And then we're going to do a couple things I have in mind that I'm really going to start working on with you guys, because during this battle, we're going to talk, y'all. Y'all see I got my glasses on. And I don't really wear glasses, but it's a lot we're going to talk about, y'all. And I know I'll be laughing with y'all talking about down low, but that's really how I feel, though. You know what I'm saying? But it's all in fun, and it's all in fun. It's really, to me, it's so funny because it's like, y'all don't make me laugh. Because, okay. I said I'm wearing glasses, and I thought about the Matrix movie. I just don't want to say nothing. I didn't want to say nothing because I don't want to, like, I do not go in my ego. I do not move in ego. But I want to talk about the Matrix movie. I want to say, well, y'all know the Matrix when I talked about the glasses. But you don't have to tell me who I am or who we are, divine feminines, right? Because who are we really, divine feminines? Let's keep it real. Who are we really? We got hip to the games, right? We understood what was happening around us. We understood what's happening with different people, businesses, things in the world, right? That people usually, everybody else is like not paying attention to. We notice those things, right? We are not your average Joe. And we can't even pretend to be average. Even if we want to pretend to be average, we can't. There's no way we can pretend to be average. But guess what? So you guys be careful, because this is not what you think. This is the person, whoever gave you all these illusions, was really a blank sent to you. And we're not going to speak stuff into existence because Divine Feminine is not dealing with this no more. Divine Feminine, hold up. Divine Feminine says she ain't dealing with it no more. Divine Feminine says she ain't dealing with it no more. Divine Feminine says she ain't doing. Ooh, that almost didn't want to rip. You gonna rip. Hold on, let me get her. She said, I said she said. Don't worry, I feel y'all energy. Y'all said, well, I don't want that in my life. I would throw it on my flow, but shit, this person can't be on my flow. You gonna try to put himself pieces together and try to, listen, you gonna keep it right there. Stick them in there, okay? Let me see. What does it say, y'all? I will take your man and her man and her man and her man, and you can have him. You can have him. You can have that man I no longer want because I got something better. So you keep that man. Even though we don't know him and his friends. And they all know. That's y'all, child. But guess what? We don't want no karmic energy. So guess what? You and y'all go together. Because when I say we're ripping up and we're getting that energy out of our lives, you guys, we don't need them. We don't need karmic friends, karmic coworkers, karmic family, because we've helped those people, Divine Feminine, have we not? Have we not helped those people? So now we don't want those people in our lives. Okay, if they're not at a certain frequency, because we need our frequencies to stay up, because we have a bigger battle we're dealing with that they're unaware of. That they're unaware of what we're really dealing with. You know what I'm saying? It's like y'all. Oh my. So these people, okay, so you know how, okay, there's a matrix, right? And how can I put this, y'all? I want this to keep light, but this person here, they watch you. This person is the watcher. They're the watcher because they're the person who watches you, guys. Ooh, child. We ripping this up too because Divine Feminine doesn't live in the 3D. Divine Feminine is elevated to the 5D. So, therefore, anything in the 3D doesn't serve Divine Feminine's higher good and her purpose. So we rip that up too. Yes, I rip up cards. Because if it doesn't serve our energy and our purpose, then why is it in our energy field? It should not be. We're protecting our energy field from these people. So if we're protecting our energy field from these people, right? Because all they do is we can transmute their energy, but we don't want their energy. We have our energy directly from source. We don't want their energy, you guys. That's not what we want. Okay? This person has a lot of, your business. That's their business, because Divine Feminine is not doing that. She is appreciating her body and loving her body. So we're going to go take that and take it to the trash with them. Right? And I'm going to take out the trash later. Really, I should take out the trash after I do this because we don't want child. I'm engaged to all of y'all. So this person didn't propose just to you, Divine Feminine. He proposed to everybody. Okay. Garbage. Right? That's garbage shit. Like, okay, if you didn't meet it, don't propose. But it's just the breadcrumbing. That's what they do. Breadcrumb everybody, make them feel special. But in the end, how you going to be engaged to everybody and their friends? How you going to be married to everybody and their friends? You can't be. So we're going to go ahead and toss that. Blank. Divine Feminine ain't got nothing to say about that. You see what I'm saying? Divine Feminine has nothing to say, and then y'all underneath it says unbothered. Y'all, is the cards telling the truth? Y'all put in the comments that the cards telling the truth. If the cards are telling the truth, put in the comments the cards speak the truth. It's the truth. Y'all, energies don't lie. People do. Energies don't. Remember that. Divine Feminine says, I don't care. I'm unbothered.